What is up, my people? It's your boy DP bringing you a Peach analysis for the year 2017. Yay! Now, Zero, he made a Peach analysis and he only even played Peach. So I'm like, damn, if he got an analysis video about this character out, why don't we got one? Like, what the fuck? I'm the Peach guy, alright? I'm the Peach guy. I've been playing Peach competitively since 2006. And it's year 2017, I don't got Peach analysis on this character. Like, the fuck you mean? So I'm like, hold up, man, I gotta get on that train. So here we go, Peach analysis. Peach is a character that, if you have a really creative mind, you're always thinking outside the box and stuff, like, you can do some shit with this character. Like, for one thing, her movement, QFR, if you guys know about that, if you don't know about QFR, I have a link to that in the description below. Along with her jump cancel fast fall, and her short hop air dodging mixed with floating on and all that. This character can be really hard to hit. She can create illusions where it seems like, okay, I can hit her, and then it's just a trap. You can't. Then you're left open, and then she just takes charge. So her movement options are like one of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. Like, take your pick right there. So QFR mixed with jump cancel fast fall and short hop air dodges, her flow where she could just cancel her momentum at any time she wants. Like, she's really tricky. She's a tricky character. So that's one thing. Her pressure game is really good, and with the use of her turn-ups, in conjunction with her movement, it could be really hard to just like go in on her because she could dance around, and you know, you can't tell when she's gonna toss the turn-up. And on top of that, she's the only character in the game that can actually fight with an item in her hand, because floating lets her do her areas instead of tossing it. Like, if she lets go of float and tosses tries to do the areas, yeah, she's gonna toss the item. But if she's floating, like, she'll just use the air move. So she could, like, I don't know, on shield, she can have a turn up, ground float in there, space it, people might try to grab a roll, she can dip, bait those options, and then punish with a turn up, and then re-grab it, and then stand the opponent's face. Like, yo, she got mad shit, man. She's so freaking good. Now, a lot of people struggle with her, like, to be really good and solid with, because, one, she may seem like a simple character on paper, but this is only like that against players who, you know, not that skilled at the game, or don't know how to deal with her stuff. And the Peach players usually on, you know, typical average play. But at high level, where players, they're very observant, they know how to adapt, they know how to learn once they get hit with a few things every now and then. Like, it becomes really, really hard. And I believe, like, one of the many things that Peach players have trouble with is mental discipline. Like, at times, Peach players, they tend to want to be on the aggressive side when they're not supposed to. Like, I can understand with Peach, she's a character, you gotta be close. You gotta be close to your opponent. You ain't doing shit being on the other side of the stage. You ain't doing that. So you gotta get in somehow and land the hit. So that I get. But there's times where, okay, the opponent is doing something, you gotta respect it. You gotta wait and look for an opening, add that patience. And times Peach players don't do that. They tend to just, like, you know, force their way in. They'll be patient for a while, but then after that, they're like, ah, you know what, this is getting boring. Like, oh my god, I just want to hit you. I just want to go in. I just want to practice this OD tech shit that I've been going on for like a while, so I can show it off on YouTube, on stream, so people can talk about me on the Twitter and all that social media stuff. Like, and then when they force their way in, that's when they get beat up. She's a character that, if you don't have a clear opening, you have to, like, chill out, man. Like, her patient game is really good, because again, her movement, her mix-ups and all that, she can just create these illusions with the opponent. Thinks like, okay, they got a free shot, and then Peach is like, nope, and then they just get hit. So that's why I said, like, she benefits from someone who, you know, is really creative and, you know, has a creative mind, always thinking outside the box, and just love messing with people. Like, you benefit a lot if you have that mentality. And also, again, know when to, you know, chill out and just waiting for openings. You know, mental discipline. There's times where, okay, you're in a bad spot and you're coming back onto the stage, and instead of going for the ledge, the Peach player, they'll just come in swinging with fair or there, and then they just end up getting punished, getting hit, and they just die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why this character takes a lot of mental discipline and work. Just because you beat somebody at mid low level don't mean like, okay, my Peach is solid, I got this, yo. I'm gonna go in a tournament, I'm gonna automatically get top 8, this and that, or I'm gonna win, I'm beating. Nah, man. It's not like that. Not like that. Now, if people want to bring up Sam Sora to this case, I'll be like, alright, he does get in tournaments, but to me, there's times where he could do so much better in freaking tourneys, but to me, his problem is, like, I feel he, you know, forces an approach when he has to respect the opponent. Like, the opponent's playing safe, they're doing this and that, so if you try to jump in and force your way in, you're gonna get hit. And then Sandman times he'll just go in and then he gets hit, and I'm just like, ah. Now the reason I'm bringing him up because he's like the only piece of USA that he's actually putting in work in freaking tournaments. Other people, they're not doing as good as he is. So that's why I'm bringing him up. And for a player that is freaking doing good in tourneys, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, okay, there's nothing wrong. He does good. That's it. This is the way Peach is supposed to be. Like, I always notice the errors. You gotta notice the errors to, you know, improve the right and correct the wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. That's my mentality right there. So improve the right and correct the wrong. And stuff like this leads to people struggling in, like, you know, matchups, making it harder than it should be. A perfect example of this is Peach versus MK. Till this day, oh good lord, till this day, people still think that MK destroys Peach. All because Peach players fighting MK don't know how to fight MK. Basically it. Like, what people see is Peach players doing typical floating to dare stuff over and over and over and getting punished for it, or landing unsafely on Meta Knight's shield and he just gets a free hit over and over. And they think, oh, yep, the matchup is terrible because of that. So the matchup is terrible because Peach is doing unsafe options over and over instead of being patient and waiting and, like, trying to, you know, figure something out. Just don't be in the situation where Meta Knight can get a hit. Now, obviously, you're going to get hit. Alright, you're going to get hit. Nobody freaking win matches left and right with a JV3. You are going to get hit. But you're going to get hit, make the opponent work for it. Like, the fuck you mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? And people, they just see that, they don't question, like, damn, man. Alright, Peach, she getting punished by this. Like, alright, maybe, she should be a little bit more grounded. Now, I know they're afraid to be grounded because of the dash attack and the grab. But, you know, let's see, she has good ground movement. Maybe she should be a little bit more patient, a better micro spacing. Damn, that might work, that might not work though. But alright, let me see. Like, you see what I'm doing? People don't do that. They see something once and they just bandwagon what other people see instead of doing their freaking homework, their research, and then I just get the same freaking false information about P versus MK or any of the matchups in general. I will tell you right now, I don't care what any top level MK says. I don't care what any top player freaking says. I'm saying this right now on freaking YouTube. These guys don't know what the heck they talking about. They don't know how Peach is supposed to deal with MK. They only know it from their side. Or because, oh, MK is good, he got the freaking ladder combos and this and that. That's all people look about. They don't look about the other side, man. How you gonna claim you gonna know a matchup when you don't know about one side? Knowing a matchup is knowing what both sides can do on an equal level. With Peach versus MK, they only know one side. MK, they don't know the other side. Peach, done. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so some of Peach's flaws is, one, her moveset. Either her attacks are not fast or they don't have much range, and they could be very laggy if you use that wrong times. Like, if you do a fair up close on shield, that's free punish as well as up there. And bro wasn't like that. Those moves were pretty safe on shield, so that's I hated that change. Like, the fuck, Sakurai. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of characters are either fast, have more range, or projectiles. So those moves can be punished if you're trying to force your way in and stuff. So that's why I said she kind of has to wait. She can't, like, force these type of things because a lot of characters really don't give shit about that. They just won't just go in and hit you. And another thing is she's not that fast. So any character that has a good keep away, run away game and just range and whatnot, she kind of has a hard time dealing with it. And because of that, that does not mean, you know what, Peach, you drop the controller, alright, and get ready for loser bracket. Or she's in loser, like, you know what, you drop the controller and that's it, quick, go home to your family, man, go see how they doing. Like, nah, I'm not saying that. She could do it, she just has to play a lot of guessing games and obviously work harder than the opponent. She could play safe guessing games where, you know, she messes up or whatever, she misses, she don't guess right, you know, she can't get hit, just neutral resets. But obviously, it's gonna be more work. But she can do it because once she gets a hit and she can keep control, yeah, this character should do some shit. Her edge guard is really good. Her shield pressure, her ledge game, corner pressure. She got some stuff, man. She got some stuff. And another thing is killing. a lot of people might have a hard time killing, because again, her moveset really can't force stuff. So she basically gets a kill if somebody does something dumb and leaves themselves open, or things like, you know, down tilt to up B is a confirmed kill. If you get a Z drop footstool at high percent, you can get free fair, stuff like that. Compared to other characters where they could just go and swing and, you know, land a kill, Peach, she really can't do that. So she has to like kind of micromanage her kill options, her kill moves, and kind of wait for something. Like forcing a kill, you already see, I already explained it, it could lead to you getting blocked. Overall, Peach is a character, if you want something new, you want to have your own style, you like to mix up your opponent, and you kind of always want to be on the move. She has like a lot of options to do so. Her pressure game is good, her edge guarding is good. She's got a lot of traps with turn-ups for edge guarding, turn-ups on shield, like Z dropping on shield, throwing it down, and then floating to waiting for something. Like, I could go on for days with this, man. There's a lot of stuff. So, if you're into that, man, Peach, she might be the character for you. I'm just saying, like, she takes a lot of hard work, and the things that I just explained, her pros and cons, it requires a lot of mental discipline and a lot of patience, man. Like, there's times where you're going to be waiting a lot and just to get an option, to get a hit, but once you do, oh my god, you start going ham, bruh. I'll tell you right now, for a person who's been playing Peach for 10 years, almost 11, bruh, this character can do some shit. But there you go, that's my last. If you want to learn more about Peach and you're new to the channel, you can check out my channel. I have a whole bunch of Peach tutorial videos. And also check out EOE, man. EOE, he specializes in like combos and stuff. And me, I specialize in teaching like the fundamentals of this character. So you can go on and do all the combos and all the crazy stuff that you like to do. So you can check that out. And I'll have all that in the description below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers that I got through my recent videos. And of course my veteran subscribers, always supporting the channel and whatnot. All the subscribers together, you got the freaking savages. Until next time, my people, deuces!